Yo, what's up everyone? If you're tired of vapes that burn your throat, taste like plastic, and leave you questioning your life choices, well buckle up because today we're unpacking why live rosin pens are straight up revolutionizing the THC game. We're talking purity, flavor, potency, and why they are the smartest choice if you're taking your smoke seriously. This isn't just, some educational, backed by no science. This is real talk. And in the next 15 minutes, I'm gonna show you why you need to ditch your old carts and grab some live rosin pens. Let's get to it. All right, now let's kick this off with the foundation, the hardware. We're talking O2 Vapes, the unsung hero of portable perfection. These pens, they're not your average disposables. They've got medical grade stainless steel and ceramic coils. This means no toxic metals when it comes to your vapes. Battery life, you can get up to 500 individual puffs from each O2 vape on a single charge. And when you need to recharge it, it's USB-C fast charging. Now, let's get to the heart of this, man, the live rosin, okay? This isn't just some processed junk. It's solventless concentrate from fresh, frozen buds. Watch this close up. You see these trichomes sparkling? That's where the terpenes live, giving you that authentic strain taste. We source our cuts from only organic farms, ensuring zero pesticides. And you guys know, live rosin, it's the way to go. All right, guys, it's time for some classroom vibes. All right, I'm gonna need you to grab your notebooks. We gotta discuss something. What even is live rosin? Let's go back in time a little bit first. And let's discuss exactly what live rosin is. We're talking about the pens, but let's get to the core, all right? Let's get to the core. Rosin pressing, it dates back to 2010s is when it really started to get popular. Has somebody done it before then? I'm sure, okay? I'm very sure it's been done before then, but it became very popular in the 2010s, evolving from old school hash methods, but live rosin, all right? This is the next level. Why is it live, all right? Harvest times, man. We harvest at the peak ripeness, fresh, frozen, all right? So the buds are flash frozen up to negative or down to negative 40 degrees, all right? And this is done right at the harvest point to ensure the terpenes are locked in there, none are lost. Sometimes when you're drying or when you're doing cured resin, you'll lose 5 to 10% of those terpenes. With fresh frozen, you're locking it in there, you're preserving all of that goodness, okay? Step by step, we're going step one, all right? We're fresh freezing, and then we're making it into bubble hash, okay? And how this is done, agitation, water, and some mesh bags, different micron sizes. You might see the numbers, 90U, 70U. These are the micron sizes, the trichome heads. They will sift through these bags, and this is the first very important step into making live rosin, all right? So now we got the bubble hash. With said bubble hash, we are going to use a rosin press. Okay, this is the cool part. All it is heat and pressure. 2 plates heated up. You put the hash in the middle of it. You squeeze it. Okay, you literally squeeze the oils out of it. You can see it on screen. It's unbelievable. It's amazing. Full of cannabinoids. Unreal flavor. And if we compare this to like a distillate, right? We're getting all the cannabinoids in rosin. We're extracting it all naturally. There's no solvents. Distillate now, they're using ethanol, they're using butane. We're stripping flavors, adding back fake flavors, and we're only getting THC. We're not getting any of the other cannabinoids, which is not gonna give us one of the things that I think is most important when it comes to cannabis. The entourage effect. This is all the cannabinoids working together in unison to provide the best relief, the best high, the best everything. Cannabis works best when it's all the cannabinoids together. Again, this entourage effect is real. This is backed by science, okay? It is real. Just THC alone won't do the same thing if you got THC, CBD, CBG, CBC. There's hundreds of them, all right? There's hundreds of them. This is the best way to smoke cannabis, in my personal opinion. I love the entourage effect. Live hash rosin. Hit the comments. Let me know if you prefer distillate or live hash rosin. I think I know the answer to this one. All right. Why should we crown live rosin pens the king? All right, let's stack them up. Purity first, solventless, it means cleaner, all right? It's cleaner than live resin. Is that always true? There's some good live resin pens out there. I won't just completely shit on them, all right? Distillate, on the other hand, it's made from just absolute crap. That's just the reality. Distillate often has, 95% THC or more, but it's got no soul, man. It's got no soul. It's got no other cannabinoids, dude. I don't know, man. I like to look for no heavy metals, no mystery additives, okay? I want to avoid the sketchy carts. I don't want any vitamin E, acetate in it, all those things. You know those deaths that they had? Those were distillate carts, man. The Mario carts, the dank vapes, all those were distillate carts, all right? You don't need to smoke them. I understand they're so cheap. They're cheap for a reason. $5-10 for a gram. You should have some red flags with that, all right? There should be some red flags. But you don't want the generic terps. You don't need the fake terps. You need some strain-specific live rosin terps, man. Like we just released the Gorilla Glue. The Gorilla Glue, it tastes exactly like Gorilla Glue in flower, in hash. It was a perfect strain-specific representation. It was amazing, man. The distillates, dude, they're lacking that. They're lacking it, all right? When it comes to potency as well, I just love the effects that I'm getting from these live rosin pens. The high is just completely different. It's very similar to when I'm taking a dab or when I'm smoking a bowl. When I'm using these distillate carts, I almost get like an anxiety type feeling. They're just not what I'm looking for. I don't know if it's just because it's THC and no other cannabinoids. It's just not for me, all right? It's not enjoyable. I don't want to smoke a distillate cart and that feeling 30 minutes later, I'm not itching for more. I don't want more. I'm putting it down. Distillate pens, they just taste generic, all right? Live rosin, it's delivering strain-specific notes, man. You've seen our Gorilla Glues, you've seen the Pine Park OG. They taste exactly like what they are. It's not some make-believe Fantasyland terpenes that you find in a vape, unicorn's blood. No, all right, strain specific. This is real cannabis terpenes, man. It makes a difference. These distillate pens, they're not working for a reason. You're smoking through them so much for a reason. They're crap. Don't use the distillate pens. Grab yourself a live rosin pen. Step your game up, all right? Step your game up. Health perks too, man. I personally think these are easier on the lungs. I think they're smoother. Whenever I hit a distillate vape, I get that tingling, itchy feeling in my nose. My throat's a little scratchy. I truly think with a solid live rosin pen, you're getting the cleanest, most potent cannabis that you can get. It's the way to go, man. It just is. It just is, guys. I think also another big perk when it comes to live rosin pens, the convenience factor. We've got to mention it. It's the most convenient thing in the world. I hear people all the time. They're able to use it at work, on a break. They don't smell as much. This is probably the number one perk when it comes to using a awesome quality vape. The smell, dude, like these things are potent, they smell great, but it doesn't linger on you. It's not sticking to you like it when flower. If you smoke a joint on your lunch break, you're coming back in the office or the restaurant or wherever you work, you're stinking, all right? Everyone knows. You got a little live rosin pen though on your break, you're taking a few blinkers, you're taking a few puffs. No one is the wiser, all right? It's convenient, it's discreet, and it's safe, baby. They're safe. You can trust Pine Park, man. You can also get these at pinepark.shop using the code TIM10. Let's keep this video going, man. Why I switched personally from these distillate carts to some better live rosin. One time, man, it was throwing a festival and someone's like, yo, try this new cart, it's fire. I take a big old rip of it, not thinking anymore, right? Let's rip it. Almost immediately upon exhaling, I'm coughing. I get a headache that is just the worst, man. And this thing did not go away the entire night. It ruined my whole vibe. It just sucked, bro. I had a headache literally the entire time from the moment I exhaled this cart. From that moment, I just decided I'm not just taking random hits off stuff. Two, I don't want to hit these distillate carts anymore. They're just not good. This is not something I want to consume on a regular basis. I gotta make the switch. I gotta find something better, man. I switched to live rosin carts, dude. Game changer. Let me tell you. Simply a game changer, man. Little wake and bake action with them. Some sativa early in the morning. Little grapefruit hit from the Pine Park pen. Absolutely jumpstarts my day. I come here 6:30, 7 o'clock every day, man. So a nice pen rip gets the body going, man. I absolutely love it. Like I've been talking about, that Gorilla Glue has been my best friend when it comes to the nighttime rips, dude. Want to be discreet. I got the kids. Sometimes I don't want to smoke flowers. Sometimes I don't want to smoke a whole dab. I just want to take a nice rip of the pen discreetly in my night, all right? The Gorilla Glue has been fantastic for that. Having something that you can keep in your pocket that you know is gonna get the job done, you know it's gonna taste good, I can't get over it. I love it. I always got one on me. I got one next to my PC, so when I'm gaming, it's easy to just rip as well. They're smooth as hell. I never have had the terrible headache experience that I had with the distillate pens. I haven't had that with rosin pens, and I've smoked hundreds of these. Hundreds of rosin pens. I've never had that experience. Have I had not so great tasting pens? Yes, definitely. But for the most part, it's night and day difference, man. It's night and day difference. Drop the distillate, grab yourself some of this live rosin, man. Smoking them on hikes, dude. We're smoking them vibing at the store, wherever you are, man, at the beach, just they're vibey, okay? We love a good vape. Let me know your favorite place to smoke your vape. Maybe it's just at the house while you're gaming. Maybe it's at the beach. I want to know some stories. Drop them in the comments below. How does vaping help you, all right? How does it help you? All right, we got some myths coming in, man. Let's squash them. Too pricey. All right, the initial cost. Yes, they are a little expensive, okay? They are. But you get what you paid for, okay? You can get a $10 gram distillate cart that's going to just absolutely destroy you. Headaches, gross flavor, fake terps, scratchy throats, or you can buy a $55 live rosin cart that's gonna have more potency, more flavor, more cannabinoids. It's just gonna be cleaner and safer. I think that's an easy one. Man. Sometimes you just gotta pay a little bit more for the quality. Maybe you smoke a little bit less because you don't need as much. There's a balance there, all right? Are they not potent? I think that's wrong. I see some people saying, oh, these things aren't potent, it's just a pen. That's just not true, man. A lot of people that are smoking these distillate pens, like I've said a couple minutes ago, you're not getting the entourage effect. Pens don't get me stoned, pens don't work. Bro, you're smoking distillate, okay? Try these live rosin pens. Let the entourage effect work, okay? Let the entourage effect do its thing, man. Hit me in the comments again if you think these don't work, all right? Let me know. Another myth on there, are they hard to maintain? No, this is quite literally the easiest device in the world. You can charge it with USB-C. They last up to 500 puffs. Comes ready to rock out the gate. They're pretty simple to use, easy to maintain. There's not much maintenance on there. You have a little cap condom on there to keep them clean. Keep that part. Do not take that off. There's some gross pictures of Bens out there where people have removed the cap on the O2. Don't do that. Leave it there. After you hit it, put it back. Only for dab experts. False, all right? This one is for beginners, intermediate, and expert users. Anybody can get some enjoyment out of these O2 vapes with the live hash rosin from Pine Park. It's for everybody, all right? It's ease of use for the beginners, and it's still gonna be super potent and flavorful if you've been smoking for a decade plus. Quick question and answer, all right? What is the best strain? I get this one a lot, man. It's super subjective, right? Like, I loved the Paradise Pine and the Gorilla Glue on the last drop. The Cream Soda was great. The Pine Park OG has been great. There's been so many good ones. Personally, what I look for is a nice, super heavy, potent indica. That's why I like the Gorilla Glue so damn much. It does so much for my back pain. I think that one has been one of our best, as well as that Paradise Pine, okay? Battery life. What is the battery life on these pens, dude? I've seen this comment quite a few times, and I'm gonna say it's anywhere between 400 and 500 hits on a full charge. But that can vary because how big is a hit, right? Like, a lot of you guys are still doing the blinker thing and you're maxing it out. You're really using that battery up. If you're taking normal puffs on there, you can get a few hundred, no problem. Blinker wise, it's gonna kill the battery quick. Safe for daily use? You know what? I think personally yes, but I'm no doctor, all right? I have no idea. I've been using cannabis daily for decades, all right? For decades. So I think it is great for you. I don't think it's great for everybody. Definitely not a cure-all, all right? Cannabis is great, but it doesn't fix everything. Let's just keep it a buck, all right? If you've enjoyed this video, man, it's been a fun one. It's been kind of a different one. I hope you liked it. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. We'll see you guys in the comment section. Peace.